Singapore attracted over $14 billion in fixed asset investment commitments last year. That's about 5% more than the previous year. But the Economic Development Board's latest report also projected job creation at a new low, based on CNA's review of past year-in-review figures. Now let's take a closer look. Of the $14.2 billion in FAI commitments, about $12.1 billion came from manufacturing-related projects. These included semiconductor firms expanding facilities to meet strong global demand for AI-related chips or servers. Biomedical manufacturers are also boosting capacity for high-value biopharmaceutical and medtech products. These investment commitments are expected to create more than 15,000 jobs over the next 5 years. That's down from over 18,000 in 2024, and the lowest since at least 2016. EDB says the drop reflects a more cautious outlook among firms and the growing use of automation and AI in business operations.
The large majority of these are PMAT roles, including in exciting new areas like robotics, AI and sustainability, and will provide good jobs for Singaporeans. Looking ahead, we can expect the headwinds to continue, but there will be opportunities, and we will build on our strengths and remain focused on our mission to create jobs and economic growth for Singapore.
Total business expenditure commitments rose to $8.9 billion from $8.4 billion in 2024. More than 60% of these came from investments in headquarters and professional services. Tech companies contributed the most to HQ investments, in line with the region's strong demand for digital solutions and services. Now, last year, China made up just over half of total business expenditure commitments, up from 15% in 2024, as firms diversified into new markets amid trade and geopolitical risks. The US edged up by 2 percentage points, while Singapore's share fell to just over 3%, from nearly 40% the year before. One analyst says the shifts could bring new technology and skills to the market.
It could help to establish the better business ecosystem, because with the new companies coming into the local market, so no matter it's from China or from US, Singapore citizens are going to be exposed to different culture and different environment.
New roles are being created as firms respond to the structural shifts in the workforce. As businesses increasingly use AI, they're also upskilling workers and partnering with educational institutes. In some cases, enhanced roles may come with a better pay. These Nanyang Polytechnic students are part of a new initiative at this industrial agri-food company. JAPFA is giving them the opportunity to undertake projects that could land them full-time employment. This is how the EDB and firms like JAPFA are responding to structural shifts, where there may be fewer but higher value jobs. For JAPFA, it involves job creation and talent development through partnerships with education and government agencies.
We realize that AI requires a different skill set. So, and we are pretty new to how we can incorporate AI into the workplace, right? So through this work that we've done last year, we have identified certain skill set that we need. So because of that, we have new roles that we created.
Engineer R. Makeshwaran was hired into a newly created role at JAPFA. Before he got the job, he was an SIT research assistant working on a project with JAPFA. He was hired because his project work proved to be valuable. His project helped reduce labor-intensive work, like visual inspection of poultry in farms. It's now being developed for full deployment in the manufacturing firm's operations. Embracing the need for stronger digital capabilities, the firm is also supporting his further studies.
Definitely a good opportunity also for me to both build my skill as an AI product developer and also do my industrial doctorate together in concurrent, and also help bring value to JAPFA. So there's a lot of mutual benefit in this endeavor between different organizations and myself. So I think that's something that is good to be part of.
Over at another firm, 57-year-old Nelson Wong says his career at Su Technologies gained a second win after changing domains. Support from the firm and EDB enabled mentors from Europe and Asia to train him in a more technical role. Along with his enhanced role, his salary increased by about 40%.
Normally people actually change their job domain, right? They actually suffer a drop in their income. But because of the training grant from EDB and the upskilling that I get, actually when I change from vision software engineer to a system architect, actually my pay have a significant increase.
EDB says 2/3 of the jobs to be created through 2025's investments are expected to have a gross monthly wage of above $5,000. Of all the expected jobs, nearly 80% of the jobs will be from the services and manufacturing sectors. The rest will come from R&D. EDB says while each new investment may yield fewer jobs, it plans to bring in more projects to maintain employment opportunities. This will be across various sectors, where Singapore has built up strong capabilities, including growth areas like AI. Caitlin Ng with more.
At a glance, these engineers can spot machines overheating, predict risks, and even forecast potential problems up to 72 hours in advance. The system is powered by intelligent data analysis, all from this factory control tower. Global Foundry's AI Center of Excellence was formed in 2024, driving many solutions to improve operations like the FCT.
Building out the strong semiconductor ecosystems and the fact that this is a place that attracts a lot of talents as well as solution providers and the great support from our government. This is natural for Global Foundry to consider putting the AI Center of Excellence in this ground.
Tapping Singapore's AI infrastructure and capabilities, more than 60 use cases were implemented. Some were even scaled to other Global Foundry sites worldwide. And it's not just leading manufacturers investing in Singapore's AI ecosystem. Specialist AI and engineering firm Tomorrow AI chose Singapore as its Asia-Pacific base. It grew from 4 staff to more than 20 in under a year. The firm says the nation's extensive network of established partners and clients allow AI solutions to be built, deployed, and scaled quickly across the region.
What's awesome about being here in Singapore and having such a technically talented team is that then contributes to our overall global presence and helps improve our operations and capability in London and in Sydney and everywhere else as well.
Demand for AI talent remains strong, and firms say Singapore's local workforce is a key strength. Companies have also been working closely with universities to build a pipeline of future talent.
So actually got our first interns starting this year as well, which is very exciting. So we're growing our graduate pipeline of AI engineers as well. The vast majority of our team are all locals.
With companies building and scaling AI solutions here, EDB says the sector is vibrant and growing. While jobs remain top of mind, the push continues for the country to become a global AI hub.